The mystery of the tide mark, unveiled. Hello dear learners. Today, we're diving into the world of English phrases to uncover the meaning of the term, tide mark. Ever stumbled upon this term and wondered what it meant? Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it signifies. The phrase, tide mark, is composed of two words, tide and mark. The word, tide, refers to the alternate rising and falling of the sea, usually twice in each lunar day at a particular place, due to the attraction of the moon and sun. While mark usually denotes a sign, symbol, or indication of something. So, when you combine these two terms, tide mark literally refers to a mark or line left at a point reached by the highest or furthest extent of the tide. In everyday English, tide mark is often used metaphorically. Here are some contexts where you might come across it. 1. Cosmetics and personal care. Sometimes, when people wear foundation or makeup on their neck or face and it doesn't blend well, there is a visible line or mark. This noticeable difference is sometimes referred to as a tide mark. It's like the boundary between the made-up area and the natural skin. 2. Stains on clothes or walls. Imagine spilling a liquid on a piece of clothing. As the liquid dries, it might leave a residual line or mark. This is also sometimes referred to as a tide mark. It's the line where the liquid reached its furthest point before it started drying or was absorbed. To give you a clearer picture, here are some sentences using tide mark. After washing the cup, there was still a tide mark of the coffee left behind. She didn't blend her foundation well, and there was a noticeable tide mark on her neck. The flood left a tide mark on the walls of the basement, showing how high the water had risen. And there you have it. The term, tide mark, is not only a reference to the sea but also finds its way into our day-to-day language, describing marks left behind by various substances. We hope this video has been enlightening. Remember, English is full of such intriguing phrases. Keep exploring, and happy learning!